Well, the entire Inyo County fiscal year 2016-2017 County Administrative Officer recommended budget. That document is now available online at Inyo County's webpage, inyocounty.us. This is offering the public an opportunity to review the proposed $95,978,087 spending plan coming up for possible adoption next week. A press release from Inyo County notes that publication of the budget comes as a result of many weeks of analysis, calculation, research, meetings, planning, writing, and review by staff Inyo County wide. Now, the recommended budget details the revenue and expenditures being proposed for each of the county's 19 departments and 136 budget units for the 2016-2017 fiscal year, which runs from July 1st, 2016 through June 30th, 2017. Now, the recommended budget will be considered by the Inyo County Board of Supervisors when the county's budget hearings commence 1 p.m. during the board's regular Tuesday, September 6th meeting at the Board of Supervisors chambers in Independence. Now, the press release notes that by state law, county budget hearings may extend for 10 consecutive days, and the county has until October 2nd, 2016 to adopt its final budget for the year. Said Inyo County Administrator Kevin Caruncio, quote, "Adoption of the county budget is arguably the most important action the Board of Supervisors takes each year. The budget is the county's spending plan and as such sets Inyo County service and program priorities for the coming year. It tells what the county intends to spend the taxpayers' money on and, more to the point, how and why. Now, if citizens want to know what's happening in the county or, more importantly, influence its priorities, there's no better time to get involved in local government than during the budget process. I encourage all residents and business owners to review the recommended budget and consider coming to the budget hearings," end quote. And again, that was County Administrator Kevin Caruncio. Now, for those looking for lighter reading, the press release notes also available on the county's webpage is the introduction and summary of the fiscal year 2016-2017 recommended budget. Introduction and summary, or budget message, looks at the big picture fiscal challenges and opportunities faced by the county this fiscal year. The full press release from Inyo County is posted on our website, sierrawave.net. Well, the Bureau of Land Management Bishop Field Office, in coordination with the Inyo National Forest Mammoth Lakes Ranger District, has approved a proposal by Ormat Nevada Incorporated to conduct a 30-day flow and injection test of 2 existing geothermal wells near the town of Mammoth Lakes. Press release notes that the flow and injection test is scheduled to begin shortly after Labor Day and in early October. Now, during the test, geothermal fluid from well 14-25 will through a temporary 8-inch pipeline laid above the ground and will be injected into well 12-25. Well 14-25 is located approximately 1/4 mile northwest of Shady Rest Park, and well 12-25 located approximately 1,100 feet north of well 14-25. Now, the test will provide data needed to further characterize and better understand the geothermal resource in the upper Basalt Canyon area. This according to Steve Nelson, the BLM Bishop Field Manager. Test will also provide an opportunity to monitor groundwater response at 2 nearby groundwater monitoring wells that were drilled by the U.S. Geological Survey in 2015, as well as other groundwater wells in the vicinity. Now, area residents and visitors should be prepared for increased activity and vehicle traffic near Shady Rest Park, but all roads and recreational trails are expected to remain open. More information on that, you can contact Dale Johnson at the BLM Bishop Field Office, 760-872-5055. Well, a press release from Inyo County says that over the past few weeks, blue-green algae has developed along the shore of Diaz Lake and to a lesser extent at Mill Pond. Several factors contribute to the development of the algae, all of which are beyond Inyo County's control, the press release states. Primarily, the algae are a result of the presence of nutrients. Various weather factors or weather conditions were also a factor. Blue-green algae typically develop in self-contained bodies of water. Now, the press release says blue-green algae may, but does not necessarily contain toxins. Therefore, as a precaution, the Inyo County Parks and Recreation Department is advising visitors to refrain from swimming or wading in the water while algae is present. Signs to that effect have been posted at both locations. The algae is expected to naturally dissipate soon. Now, Inyo County, the press release says, welcomes many visitors from within the area and from other regions that come to visit our facilities. Diaz Lake, Mill Pond, and the other county campgrounds and parks are all open for activities for the public to enjoy over this Labor Day holiday weekend. Well, a home was destroyed in Chalfont from a fire Monday night just before 8 p.m. Reports say there was a loud explosion from a propane tank. Subsequent fire drew a big response from local firefighters. The home was a total loss, but thankfully there were no injuries. Well, road work and road closures to talk about, including from the Mammoth Community Water District, which maintains about 78 miles of sewer line to serve its customers. Now, in September, about 1.5 miles of sewer pipe will be upgraded to improve its structural integrity. This annual maintenance work will use a trenchless technology that inserts a lining into the pipes through existing manholes. Once the lining is inserted, it cures in place to produce a watertight, smooth surface that increases the lifespan of the pipes and reduces root intrusion. That's always good news. The work will start on September 6th, finished by the end of the month. Sandcon Engineering from Huntington Beach will be conducting the work. Crews will be working between 7:30 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Areas and streets affected by the sewer lining project include Old Mammoth Road, Woodman Street, Mill Street, Cliff Circle, Sunny Slopes, Tamarack Street, Hillside Drive, and Waterford at Majestic Pines. Press release says if the project requires access onto your property, you will be notified via door hangers. You may be requested to reduce your water and sewer use for a short time during the curing process. And also a strong odor may be noticed as the liner is being inserted into the pipe. Also in September, the city of Bishop planning major pavement maintenance work along Sneeden and a portion of Short Street. Work will require that the streets be closed and parking restricted at times. Now, this work is the placement of a 3/4 inch thick fiber seal on the full length of Sneeden Street and on the portion of Short Street between Sneeden and Main. Seal is expected to extend the life of the pavement for a decade or more. Now, that work is being done in conjunction with work that Inyo County is doing on county roads. Now, residents and businesses in the area should start preparing for street and parking closures and should plan to park outside of the area and to walk in and from locations from the closures where they are in effect. And as we said, Inyo County performing work. They will be in the Starlight area September 14th through the 16th. That work consists of laying down a fiberized micro seal as part of the county's pavement management system. Traveling public may encounter some delays in Starlight during that time. Also, the Mammoth Gran Fondo road bike race hosted by the Mammoth Mountain Community Foundation taking place Saturday, September 10th. Over 1,200 cyclists are expected for the ride this year, and as a result of the large-scale event, press release notes traffic and normal public transit operations will be impacted, including on Lower Canyon Boulevard, Lake Mary Road, Minaret Road, Mammoth Scenic Loop, Benton Crossing Road, and Highway 120. Now, a full schedule of all the road closures and the traffic delays for Saturday, September 10th, as well as more information on the Mammoth Gran Fondo road bike ride that can be found online at the website mammothgranfondo.com. And the press release notes, please welcome riders to our community, share the road, and maintain 3 feet of distance between you and cyclists at all times. All of those full press releases are posted on sierrawave.net. We'll be back with more news.